Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and this is Friday night's video being made on Sunday, and I apologize for the delay. We started to do some web page maintenance, and we ran into some unexpected technical problems that took us quite a while to get back to where we are. So that's the delay for the video, but you'll have it before the opening on Monday. Let's get to the market. Okay, there was no follow-through on the downside. And you know, on a Friday, of all days that might be subject to selling, it's a Friday. And most desk managers don't want their guys going home with unwanted positions over the weekend because anything can happen. And they certainly learned their lesson back in 1987, because in the crash of 87 on that Friday, the market was down 229 points, and everybody thought, oh boy, are they cheap as hell here, and they all bought up positions, and lo and behold, they walked in Monday morning and the market dropped another 500. So from then on, for sure, these desk managers don't want any of their guys going home with any unnecessary positions on a Friday. So that's why, if the market held together on a Friday like it did, I'm impressed with that fact alone. And it had no more follow-through on the downside, and it held all the support areas. All of the indexes held their support areas. So I've got to give this round on Friday definitely to the bulls. Now, I may be eating my words on Monday morning, but not so far. And we'll see about that on Monday anyway. So that's how I see the market. I thought the market the whole day was given to the bulls because there was no follow-through on the downside, and there are certainly enough bears floating around to wish or think that that's what's going to happen. So Monday will be an interesting day. As always, every day is. I got a new idea for you tomorrow. I sold the rest of my AYR. Not that I dislike the stock. I just wish I had sold a whole position at once. Dealing with these half positions confuses me and it complicates things. So you know, I locked in another 16.5% on the second half. And if it pulls back, we'll make a whole new trade out of it. But I'm going to take my profit and move on. The idea for Monday morning is going to be SONS. It's a stock we've been in before. We've made money. We sold it pretty close to the top. It's back down into the support area, and it looks like it's turning the corner. It looks like it's ready to go again. So without further ado, we'll take a look at this chart, and I'll show you exactly how we're going to take this idea and turn it into some money. Now, don't go away. I will be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of SONS. I'm zoomed out pretty good because I want to give you the whole picture. Okay, what do I see about this stock? Well, the first thing I see is this support area over here. Drawing a line straight over, you can see we've got right to it. We bounced off it. We consolidated for a number of days, and now we're starting to break out again. So this is a call on the long side. We're looking to buy this stock on Monday somewhere between $3.62 as to where it closed, and hopefully it pulls back down into the 345 range. That would be the ideal spot to buy this stock. My target on the upside is 475. It's the old high where it came down from. And for those of you who want to know where I would suggest a stop loss order, although I probably won't use it, the price is $3.20 right there. Anywhere below that may make the picture look a little bit sloppy, but I just think there's enough support down here to hold it together. Okay, so what do I see besides this support area? Let me zoom in for you. Okay, I see an ascending triangle forming. Point that out. That's one part of the triangle, and there's the other part right there. And you can see we've already broken out, coming through it, and hopefully we get a little pullback on Monday. Give us a chance to get some cheap stock. So let me recap that. That's SONS. It's a call on the long side, and when all said and done, I think we can make $1.20 or $1.30 in this, depending on what we pay for it. All right, let's take a look at URRE. It's a stock I bought Friday morning. I paid $2.86 for it, and it's got this great looking rounded bottom here. Not only is it a rounded bottom, but we've also got a ascending triangle going. Right there, you can see we've broken out of it. we sort of pulled back on it Friday. That's why it was a good opportunity to get this stock right in this area that we did. Okay, so that's promising, and we'll put that into a portfolio. Hopefully in a week or two we'll get it up to our target of this 430 area. All right, let's take a look at the indexes, because I want to point out the fact that every one of these indexes, with all the bears that are running around screaming and hollering that you know, all these banks are going broke again, the market held on to all their support areas. Okay, first we're looking at the Dow Jones averages here. This was our support area I pointed out. On Thursday we came crashing down right to it, and then Friday they tried to knock them down, but they actually closed up on the day. So the fact that we didn't get a rally is not that important. What's important is that there was no further follow through on the downside. Now you're going to see a similar theme in all the indexes I show you, but it's proof to me that the market basically has turned the corner. You know, I'm in the minority here. I'd say that this low here is going to be an important low for quite a while to come. We're going to get a good tradable rally off of this. I don't believe we're going down and making a new low. Okay, like I said, I'm in the minority, but I usually am in that position. Dow Transportation Average right here. This is our support. You can see we came down to it on Thursday, and yesterday we actually had a little bit of a reversal day to the upside. So once again, same story. Held support. Another day that goes to the bulls. Russell 2000. Now on Thursday, the market never even got down to its support. It held above it. And we had over a 1% rally on Friday. So clearly, of all the indexes, this one is still the strongest. Another day for the bulls in this index. The SPY would represent the Standard & Poor's 500. Same story here. Support. Right down to it. No follow through on the downside. No rally on Friday, but as I said, it's very difficult to get a rally going on a Friday because these money desk managers don't want their guys going home positions that they don't need over the weekend. So if anything's going to happen on a Friday, it's going to be selling. So, you know, they weren't able to make any ground on the downside on Friday. QQQQs. Okay, this is really an interesting looking chart here. Look at developing this V bottom first of all. I've said that it looks like a reverse head and shoulders, that this was the left shoulder, and that we probably had to form the right shoulder. And all this action back and forth, to me, is what the right shoulder is all about. But what's more interesting is that we've got two bullish formations on right next to one another. We've got this little mini reverse head and shoulders right here. This is the head. These 2 days are the left shoulder, and these 2 days are the right shoulder. And then right next to it, we've got another inverse head and shoulders, with the left shoulder being these two bars and the right shoulder being these two bars. So we've got two reverse head and shoulders side by side, and on top of that, I believe we're starting to form a ascending triangle also. I do believe sometime next week that this high is going to be penetrated. We're going to break out above that. Also, this was up 1.3% on Friday, this index. So also no follow through on the downside. I said that this was probably the support area, and that there was a chance we could get there. We did get there, and we've bounced off it. So also, we've got to give this day, Friday, we've got to give it to the bulls again. So Monday will be an interesting day. But anyway, unfortunately, there was no weekend question and answer because we run into our technical problems, but hopefully next weekend I'll bring that to you also. So until Monday morning, that's my view of the market. This is TK signing off.